Although this is not a spring chicken, as you know, I like to cook in, well, let's just say, I like to cook in the kitchen, and when we're doing this, I cook in swimsuits because, well, why get your clothes dirty? It just means that there's less clothing to what?
And we can't ever find the stupid cover.
What? Oh,
the apron. We never can find it.
I do have an apron, but see, part of it is do you really want to watch me cooking with more clothes on or less?
Well, just with the apron.
Oh, okay. Well, although this is peachy, but you do have to make sure that your strings are tied because
and they do come undone mysteriously on their own continually, which is why you see her continually tying strings when she's talking.
Well, because in a way it's kind of like a nervous little habit, but at the same time as you do want to. Oh, well, here's part of it: is that when the swimsuits are on the low side,
yeah.
If they're looser, then they tend to go lower.
Yeah.
So if you already have them on the low side.
Yeah, and honestly, she wears the swimsuits this size because a man that makes swimsuits simply told her that suits off of her hips and jeans off her hips were better for her figure. And if you'll notice that when she goes to swimsuits that are higher up, it tends to make her look heavier than what she is.
I think what it does is because, as you'll see,
it bunches everything up.
As you can see, I'm not anorexic.
No.
So,
but she does wear extra small clothing.
But I'm not. I could use a little bit more workout.
She's got that little teenage girl's tummy that a lot of teenage girls have. And she does work out too.
So.
But this is also what she does.
Well, I don't know about you, but there's nothing I love more than, well, Sundae, the brownies. Now, we did cookie cut brownies yesterday. You see some of the shape's still there.
What's left?
Well, what's left. And we put some of the brownie stuff in here, but we're just going to, like, put them in
This
here.
is what we started out to do.
Because you know what? It tastes a whole lot better this way.
And see, when you're doing this, you actually want the stuff to be busted up in pieces. So
yeah, that's why we really didn't care because, well,
if we made a mistake on the cookie cutting, it didn't make any difference because we were going to bust everything up.
And this is really good because these aren't just any fudge brownies. These are Ghirardelli fudge brownies, and we put peppermint.
Yeah, and we did buy it on sale too, which was a lot cheaper, as we did the ice cream.
And actually, well, part of it is not going to buy everything on sale, but I really don't like to buy things at full price unless I absolutely have to. You know, it's like one of those ingredients you have to have.
Okay, guys, I can tell you for a fact that I have bought equipment to work with that she has returned because she knew that it was on sale somewhere else. I mean, so does she buy things that are on sale? Yes. You know.
But it doesn't always mean, just because you buy it on sale does not always mean that you buy the cheapest thing. Sometimes it means you buy higher quality stuff.
The one that's more expensive. Even though my little tools were really nice and is what I wanted, I got a very expensive set of tools instead.
So actually this is cherry vanilla because you can't just have regular vanilla. But here's one of the tricks actually from the restaurant industry is see this ice cream scoop? You ever wonder how it doesn't stick and it comes out so well? This is warm water. Actually, it's pretty.
It should be warmer, but see, we have temperature guards on the water here, so you can't burn yourself. I wonder why. Why.
Anyway, scoop the ice cream. Yes, this is how you get those nice scoops. Oh look, see how nice it turned out?
Because it's warm.
See?
And then you put it. Yeah, see, just
More ice cream than that?
Well, yeah, I would think so.
Of course. Okay, this is cherry vanilla.
Well,
this comes out really well.
You know what the advantage of being a senior citizen is versus being Notaspringchick's age?
What's that?
Is that it doesn't make any difference how many calories it has. You know you're not going to be here that much longer, so enjoy yourself while you're here.
Actually, they're laughing because I'm dropping things off and eating them along
I know.
the way.
Well, she's been okay. There was a lot more fudge. There was lots more fudge brownies when we started out, folks. We ate half of the crumbs while we were sitting there talking.
We've got fudge brownies with peppermint and chocolate chips, cherry vanilla ice cream. We've got hot fudge on here.
Yep.
And you can't put these in the microwave, but you know what? They always taste so much better.
Yeah, I always worry about them blowing up in a microwave, because just how long do you actually want to keep it in a microwave? Where this is, you can basically see this by just the old thing in the jar, which basically means that what you'll have to do is force yourself probably to lick the spoon off. Sanitary,
would I
no.
do something like that? Okay.
I
I
would.
do have one tip, and this is one I learned from when I was younger, is that we put one of these containers in the microwave, and I told my brother, oh, it's hot, why don't you grab it out of there?
Yeah.
Instead of grabbing a mitt, he grabbed it with his hand. The chocolate burned his hand.
Yeah. They don't realize it's as warm as it is.
Because it gets very, very hot. So here's a tip: is don't use butter to help cool it down.
Oh.
Do not use butter.
Cold water is
Cold water.
unless it's an open wound. If it's just it's a redness and stinging in the hand, put it under cold water, and maybe get ice out of the ice box. But don't.
After it's cooled down, put some ice. Don't go from real hot to ice.
No, but butter is what you use after it's all done.
Well, it was one of those things that I'd heard, oh, this works, and this is when I was a kid.
Yeah,
of course, I heard about it for a very long time.
No, butter is good, but it isn't good while it is burning. It doesn't stop it from burning.
That one I heard for a very long time. Okay, come on over here. Now, right here we've got these. Now, remember these flavorings that you use for coffees? I don't know, do you use them for coffees?
I don't drink coffee, though. But a lot of people do. They also have, basically...
Can you tell these were in the cupboard?
And actually, if you look real closely, this one really doesn't have a whole lot to do with coffee, folks. It's if you happen to have that nice little bit of brandy. Or
No. If you take a look at these, this is Irish cream and hazelnut. These are syrups that you use to help flavor coffee.
Yeah, they use it for flavoring Irish drinks.
Oh, well, you know what? You also use them as flavoring milk, milkshakes, things like that. Now, here's a really good tip: is on these. Usually, you can get them in the smaller containers, but the best place I have found to buy these is Smart and Final.
Yep.
Because instead of paying like $5 or $6 for a small one, or $10 or $12 for a small one, you can get this huge thing. I think when I bought it, it was like $4 for what, 750 milliliters.